What the
Not me
hell?
a fucking.
Hello. Today we're doing a mukbang kind of thing. So
Oh, how I did this at all?
we didn't plan this, but we're all hungry. So
Boomer.
for a sec, I thought that was fake too.
I was like, she took a picture of her own house. What the hell?
Okay,
It didn't look real.
It doesn't.
so
What are we eating? Tell us what we're eating.
Taco Bell.
Domino's. What are you eating, Casey? What are you munching on?
Pop Daddy's pretzels, bitches. They're the TikTok pretzels, but I got them from Dollar Tree.
I have a question for y'all.
Yeah.
Take your time to answer this because I know we're eating and shit. So,
Not that much time. I don't feel like editing that much.
okay. So, let's say you have a significant other, right? And they went
Strictly
to
theoretical.
they went to college, right? And they had like a let's say they had a friend where it's like, oh, like my friend like wanted to catch up and go to dinner and they've been
I
friends
hear music.
downstairs.
Oh.
Yeah, the fucking bocinas. So let's say they're like, oh, like my friend, she randomly texted me saying she's in town and she wanted to like get dinner. And your partner was like, oh, like, okay, can I come with? And let's say you were to say, oh, I kind of just wanted to be me and that person because, you know, I want to be able to talk to them about anything, this and this and this and this and this and this and this. What would you do if like your partner told you what I just told you about you? I don't know if what I just said made sense.
Did they have like a thing with them in high school? Or
No,
did they have a thing for them?
no. Like you guys are strictly just friends and he's just wanting to get dinner to catch up because you guys haven't seen each other in forever and he's in town.
Oh, well then I don't give a fuck.
No? You wouldn't care if your partner did that either?
No. Here's my thing though. I'm not about to clarify why. I'm just gonna say like this. My James is very, and y'all will see this as you get to know him. I'm talking to them, not to y'all. That he is super like closed off.
Super cash.
He's super like he's friendly. He'll talk to people. He's funny. He's nice. But like if there's anything that gets remotely serious, he's not doing it if there's another person involved, like at all. He would much rather like me go off and have that conversation with somebody else. Like he just got to the point where he's comfortable talking about stuff in front of my mother. So like he's finally getting there. But like when I tell you, he'd much rather be like, no, please, you go over there with this other person that I don't know. I don't want to be there. But I should go off.
Here's my thing. I was in a relationship where they didn't tell me anything until I either found out or after the fact.
Oh, I hate
If
that.
I'm at a point where they're telling me and like they're asking me if I'm cool with it, if you're telling me and you're like being straight up honest, I don't care. Like,
yeah.
And either way, I don't care. But just tell me. Like, don't lie about it. Like, I don't know. If you have to lie about it, then it's suspicious.
I agree.
Here's my thing on it. If you like the person in high school and they liked you and y'all went on like a date or something, then it's a hell no. The fuck do you need to go out to dinner with someone you
What do you
like?
need to catch up for?
Yeah, because then it's kind of giving like, oh, yeah, we did like each other in high school, but like that kind of stop. The fuck, this is
Then it's weird. Like,
what are you trying to unpause?
No one is actually friends with their ex unless there's still feelings. Like, genuinely. No one is friends with their exes.
I agree to disagree with you because I'm friends with my ex, but I have not. We're cool. Like, hi, how are you? But it's never
How
like
often do you talk though?
I haven't seen them.
Exactly.
If you end on amicable enough terms, I think it's fine. But even then, like when you get into a relationship, that probably won't happen anymore. Or if it does, it will be very, very infrequently because that makes people uncomfortable. Oh, bye.
Sorry, this first bite is about to be insane. So give me a second.
Damn, Casey.
Birthday extravaganza coming next week. What are we gonna do?
To be continued.
Oh,
I
I
Don't worry about it. To be
I want to do
continued.
something. I just don't know what. Like,
don't worry about it,
I'm
sweetheart.
gonna share my top 100 favorite things about Casey.
That's insane.
You can think of 100 things you like about me. I can't even think of 100 things I like about myself.
I think I could think of 100 things I like about you.
That's one of the biggest compliments I've ever received in my entire life.
I honestly could do it. If you give me like a 30 minutes, I could do it.
I don't think I come up with 100 things I like about myself in 30 minutes.
I'm gonna do it just for funsies now. I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna get a Snapchat thing. It's gonna have 1 to 100 on it. It's just gonna be like, I came up with 100.
That's crazy.
No, I'll just mail you a letter.
Oh, y'all, these next couple months are gonna go crazy.
You guys, speaking of, let's 2 seconds. So obviously we talked about me being engaged last week. So there you go. So much has happened since then, but we're not gonna make that this video. But I just want to like let y'all know, let you in a little secret.
It ain't a secret if you're telling
You
it.
said secret in 3 syllables, so it's serious.
I did. It needed to be 3. Ignore the fact that my tongue is blue. I had a ring pop while we're talking. Okay, thank you.
Serious. Secret.
Secret.
All right, tell us the secret.
Ah!
This year, follow us in all platforms and everything we do because this year's about to go so crazy. This year, like, oh yeah, like it's just a good year. We're gonna have a great time. To like this year's about to go so crazy. You don't even know what to do with yourself. The content, the days, the memories, the times to be alive. If you're not here, you'll miss it all. So
follow the Instagram too because pretty soon I'm gonna be popping off on Instagram. Y'all just gonna have to wait and see.
You just follow everything. Follow everything so you miss nothing.
Turn on the ride because I was like TikTok. For the next most of the year, TikTok. So like
we got 9 months left of the year, so I mean
literally. So give me
TikTok's not going anywhere. I know it's not.
Follow me because I'm like 60 followers away from
I know someone's gonna buy it. So I just know someone's gonna buy it.
I'm gonna go make 60 TikTok accounts right now.
Literally, I'm at 913, I think.
That math does not work with 60, but okay.
919. Since I last checked because I thought it was 913.
That's insane.
Yeah. They're all from that page video and then my Get Ready With Me's.
Period. Literally. Oh. I'm almost at 1,700 subscribers on my main channel.
Yes, don't forget to subscribe to Hope's and Casey's channel and tell Hope to post a YouTube video because we want to see more of Hope on her personal channel.
I'm literally editing a video now, but I record on Snapchat. Whoa. I record my videos on Snapchat because it times out, so I have an idea of how much I'm talking, so I can like regulate like how much I'm gonna edit. And for some reason, it's giving me a hard time downloading my videos, so it's coming.
Just
and if it's not, if that video I decide to scrap, there will be another video coming this week. I was gonna post this video this weekend and my vlog with Sierra this week, but it may just be
so excited to see that vlog. I actually can't wait to see that vlog.
Me neither.
Wait, let's do it behind the scenes. Hi, vlog.
Hi, vlog.
I think Just imagine the vlogs, bro. Like we can I could literally vlog and post every single day on our trip to you. Because I'll have content. Like here I don't do anything. Like I go out every day, but I don't go out every day. Like I don't have anything to do. Like
Yeah, no, me either.
but if it's like 2 of us or 3 of us, everything will become an event.
Pretty much.
So
like, hey, I need you guys to run to like Walgreens. Like
I love Walgreens.
I'm honestly very excited but so scared to meet y'all because like the way I am in person is not going to be the way I meet you guys. Like in person, I'm a very like shy, like I'm like, hi, like I keep it nice and simple. And then I not like hi, but like you know
timid.
like I'm just like very like I have to get comfortable and then get out my shell. Then I'm like, you know, but
I'm literally terrified to meet Sierra. Like I've never felt such genuine fear in my life. And that speaks nothing to her character. But like I'm just terrified. Like I'm scared. Oh my God. I've never like had a strictly online friend and then met them in person. So and now I'm doing that.
today.
Ah! No, I meet her tomorrow. I meet her on Sunday.
Sorry, what? What was that? Ah!
She said you're doing that today, and it freaks me out. But it's tomorrow, actually.
Oh shit.
Oh
hell no.
And then I'm doing it 3 more times. Or 2 more times.
Meeting people just, oh my God.
I'm so ready. And what's so funny is that this is why I want to do like something outside of just like y'all coming to the wedding, because quite literally the amount of people y'all are gonna meet in such a short amount of time is crazy. So like we need to meet and like get chill first, and then I'll just throw y'all into the wolves.
I'm literally ready. Like I feel like, okay, this is gonna sound so weird.
Oh, then the wolves is crazy.
This is gonna sound so weird because like obviously the 3 of us are.
How are we feeling? How was that? You were silenced.
That was literally the rudest thing I've ever experienced ever. It's been a while since it's been me though, so.
Oh God, yeah, it has. It's also like, were you silenced or were you silent?
Literally. I know the 3 of us are friends, obviously, but I feel like each 2 of us have a different like friendship outside of the 3 of us. If that makes sense, like me and Casey and me and Elise and Casey are different, if that makes sense. Like
yeah,
because
to an extent, like we're not like completely different, but like to an extent we are. And I feel
similar,
but like same. Elise and I talk way more often than Casey and I do, but that's because Casey has a big girl job. Okay, she's got
Casey is we're all grown women, but like she's just a different level of grown that I am not at yet. So
and Elise and I do a lot of sitting in silence on FaceTime. Like that's just our vibe. That's what we can do. But Casey doesn't do that. So like, you know, whatever. But we talk. That's not to say we don't talk. We do, and we're still like this.
Casey, like it's so refreshing catching up with her because it's like, damn,
yeah,
I haven't talked to her since Friday. So it's like, what
she
got?
And like, this week I feel great because I've been talking to Casey like every day this week. So
yeah,
I feel on top of the world literally right now. I feel like one of her elite employees, literally. But I will say, as much as Elise is like, we're like this forever, right? We're sisters. I feel like the second we meet, it's gonna be awkward for a little bit, just a little bit. Like it's gonna be like, because we're both so loud. And like
it's only awkward if you make it awkward.
We're both just such a certain way, like over the phone. And it'll be like a good like 5 minutes and then we'll be chill. But like I feel like the second I'm in the same room with Casey, I'll be like, okay, like it's good. It's chill. And I told her this like months ago. I was like, Casey, I feel like you're the only person I would just be like instantaneously like it would be the same.
Because I just like, this is it. There's no like, oh, turn it down. Oh, this is it. Like, this is the button. You're either on or you're off, and that's about it. And I will give you a little spoiler because you guys aren't in the little group chat we got going on here. So this is coming up a lot sooner than you think.
Oh my god.
Be ready, because let's just say this summer is our summer and we're ready. Y'all better be ready. Y'all better not be doing anything when it's
You're messing with my friends, my summer, and that's not
okay. Remove yourself from the premises.
Guys, Troy, the Star Dazzle Award. You have to go through this much just to get either one. No thanks, Sharpay. You're playing a game that I don't like to play.
She ate with that one though. She ate with that. She was not fucking with the bitch. I will. Oh my god. Don't even get me started. But I'm nervous, but I'm very excited because
shit's about to be crazy.
I've never been this excited for a summer in my life. Like I have not had a good summer like this since literal 2019. Like,
I'm honestly, so let's say like you have a crush on somebody, like or whatever the case may be, or even like your significant other, whoever the fuck, and you're like, oh my god, like this TikTok is so funny, but like the girl or like whoever it is attractive. Would you still send them the TikTok?
Yeah. What?
Like, I don't know, like, because I know some girls are like, oh my god, like some girls are like, oh, like I don't want my man like
I don't even care.
These other girls or some shit like that.
First of all, if they can take him, I don't want him. And second, I wouldn't be with a man that I was worried about making me feel insecure anyway. So
that plus, like, if I'm showing you something and I think it's funny or whatever, and you respond and are like, wow, she's hot, I'm gonna chop you in the throat. So
that's
like
the literal only thing you can say back. I'm breaking up with you on the spot. Like, what do you mean? Like, it's not even the fact that you find them attractive that puts me off. It's the fact that that's what you took away from the video.
Right. Hello. It was supposed to be funny. Like,
unless I said, oh my god, look at this person, they're so hot, then fuck away.
Even then, don't agree with me. Goodbye.
At that point, you can agree with me. I don't care.
No.
After seeing Dylan, after seeing James,
I didn't even clock it. I was
like, no, it's not even the fact that we can't use his name. It's just I don't use his name. But
I actually don't think I've ever used his name online ever. So
have
I?
You say this every time we bring this up, and yes, you have.
Oh, it's fine. It's okay. Carry on. James.
Anyway, if you're watching, because
we're talking,
I feel like you do watch.
I would be terrified. Please don't, James. No.
He has to be watching some way.
Literally, like, how does he know? Like, he at least follows us and like sees the title of our videos.
I don't know.
But
anyways,
after seeing him, I now can understand the type of men that you send me edits of.
Help. Said help.
They all look like him for the most part.
I'll take that, honestly.
But then again, he was wearing a hat, so I didn't really see him that well. But like, just like the vibe he gave off, I get it. Like, I get why you sent me those edits now. Like, the line, it's connecting. The dots are connecting.
Like, that shouldn't be surprising to you anyway.
No, I just say, like, it makes sense.
I
didn't know what he looked like. Before, I'd only seen his arm in your makeup video.
That's true.
On the cruise.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that is fair. Like the blue collar like vibe that I send you stuff of. Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah. God.
I'm scared.
I worked from home today. This thing made noise. I think the China team is on right now. I think it's 1 p.m. for them.
Don't
right
tell
now.
that to the senator.
They're Singaporean. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
They're
It's 1 o'clock for them.
Yeah, they're 12 hours ahead.
Holy shit!
It's 1 p.m. on a Saturday. Oh no, it's Saturday.
You said
I was terrified. I don't know why. I thought it was coming through the window, and I was like, I was like, somebody's outside my window making Dell noises. What's happening?
it's the end time.
Somebody call the authorities. Dell computers have struck again.
I'm not nervous to meet y'all. I just decided I'm not nervous to meet y'all. I'm nervous to meet James because I don't know a lick about this man. I've only seen his arm and his hat. Okay, that's literally it. And his glasses. I've seen his arm, hat, and glasses. That's it.
Does he sound like an anonymous person?
I'm supposed to go to his wedding? Like, I don't know this man.
And his house. You're going to his house too. You're staying at his house for like a week.
Why would you remind me?
No, I
keep staying with mystery man, like literally, and 9 animals, and I'm only gonna know Casey.
Help me! I'm actually done.
Mystery man and Casey
and company. My 47
man and co, literally.
Oh my god, patent pending because I've trademarked that shit. I want it. I'm gonna start a business. I don't know what it's gonna be, but when I figure it out, that's gonna be the title. The title, the name.
Hats, glasses, and arms. Not arms. Wait.
I'll sell mannequins.
But only the arms.
Blue collar mannequin arms.
I'm literally terrified of men in general. So like and I don't know him. I don't know him at all.
No, I will inform you of.
But the funny part is I feel like he knows me a little bit because I feel like you talk about us to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because like you tell us stuff that he says about situations, like what he said, like
yeah.
So like he knows about us. We don't know about him. Like he knows we exist. So for him, it's gonna be like meeting the Sterniolo triplets. Like he knows everything there is to know about us, and we don't know him.
I'm sick. Not us being the Sterniolo triplets.
He's a Chris girl for real. Like
sick. Help. I feel like the reason like y'all don't know anything about him is because there's really like he's a person that's like, how do you describe?
I thought you were gonna say because there's nothing to
that was originally actually what I was gonna say, but not in like a rude way, but like in like a he's very to himself and like very much so like quiet. Like when he's in a room, if you're not making an effort, you won't even know he's in the room.
Oh god. Like, no, I'm scared. That's my literal nightmare.
Like that's like he's very much like he'll talk. Like if you
I was gonna say if I talk to him, will he just sit there?
He just won't
he just sit there and like grunt.
He's a caveman, actually. He's not even a human being. But no,
I used to like this guy who was so quiet, and his thing about like, oh my god, we'd be in the car and I'd be like, why don't you like have the radio on or anything? And he was like, I don't know, I just don't. And then I was like, why are you so quiet? And he was like, I just don't feel like talking unless I have something valuable to say.
Everything I say is valuable, so bye.
Literally, I was like, what do you mean?
I'm a valuable human, so goodbye.
He just, I can't do that again. I can't be in the room with someone who doesn't want to talk to me.
No, like
and I feel like I'm burdening them with my presence. Like,
no, he's not like that. He's just quiet. And it's so funny because like you'll obviously meet his siblings as well. And like his older brother, but like the middle of them, because he's one of the middles, and then there's one older than him that's also a middle. And they're like night and day. Like it is so great. He's like social, he's funny, he's loud, he makes jokes. And their oldest brother and my fiance are like very similar. They're very quiet. You barely know they're in the room if they don't announce themselves. Like they're off in their corner. They talk to who they want to talk to, and that's it.
I feel like he's gonna scare me. Not like
No.
scare me, but I feel like I'm gonna enter a room and I'm not gonna know he's there until like I know he's there, and then it's gonna scare the crap out of me.
He used to do that all the time because he lived with my parents originally, and so for a while. And when he would do that, my mom was like that, and he would scare my mom so much that he now will like announce himself before he walks into rooms. Because my mom would come out and be like, ah! Like, she would just like scream bloody murder. And he'd get scared, and he'd just be like, or whatever. And so like they'd scare each other, and she's like, "You've got to stop doing that." And so he'll be like, "I'm coming down the hallway," and she'll be like, "Oh, okay, thank you." Like,
my dad is such a silent walker, and like I always close the door in my room because not because of privacy, but because sometimes I'll just look up and he'll be staring.
That's my nightmare. That is my nightmare. I would die.
One time. This has happened a lot, but one time in particular this week, I was singing Hannah Montana.
Oh God, no!
I was literally singing Hannah Montana and like making my bed. And I turn around and he's just standing.
I would scream my head off, bro. I would bust a blood vessel in my neck.
I screamed so loud and I threw a punch.
I would literally my pants. First of all,
my dad used to do that to me all the time. When I was a kid, he would scare me on purpose because I would laugh. And then I reached an age where I screamed and I slapped him across the face. And I think I was 4 years
old. Oh.
I was literally 4 and I would poo, like right across. He never lets me live that down.
I wouldn't either. I would sue you at 4. I'm suing.
4. I'm sure it didn't hurt at all. I was like a foot tall.
I was 3 apples tall. I was gonna say his real name, but when James would like, I guess growing up or whatever, his brothers will always tell me like all the guys stayed in the same room. He's got one sister, and so she stayed in the other bedroom, and so they would all stay in the same room, and because of the age difference, like they weren't in there for very long. But what the hell is that?
Gummy bears.
I'm sick. Okay.
Chocolate gummy bears.
Oh, I was like, what the hell? I was like, shit, gummy bears. I was like, what? But he would like when he woke up, he'd wake up like swinging. Like if you woke him up and he didn't naturally like wake up on his own, he'd wake up like trying to punch everybody or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, he doesn't do that anymore. But it's like this like second nature to me where like I don't like waking people up anyways. It makes me nervous. But also like I literally even to this day, like if I have to wake him up now, I'm like, hey, hey, like I've literally used other like stuff on my nightstand, and I'm like, hey, like I'm like terrified. I've used my dog as a shield. Like I literally don't care. Like, I'm like, hello, wake up, but don't hit me. Like wake up delicately, because like he's never woken up like aggressively like that ever. Like it's never happened to me. But I've heard horror stories where like his brothers would like tap him and run, or like they would like he would get up and like he'd be like hey, wake up, and he'd wake up and then like hit him with like a right hook or something, and I'm like, oh no.
I love how Elise just opted out of the conversation.
Girl's tired. Not you just outing her and then making it silent. Eat your chocolate gummy bears on your own time.
This is my time. No.
Just listening, and I
rebuke that. Not you. What Casey said.
Oh, I'm like, rebuke what? She said she was listening. Cover your ears right now.
She's talking about her boyfriend's brother. What do I have to add to that conversation? I don't know.
But you were on your phone.
I'm still listening. I just have nothing to say.
I'm sick.
I started talking, but I didn't open my mouth. You know,
that's a crucial part of talking.
I was still chewing. You know, earlier when I met him, I was debating whether or not I use his actual name. Like, I genuinely was like, do I say hi, James, or not? Like, and then I just went into panic because he said hi to me, and I was like, ah!
Well, because he thought I was in a work meeting.
Oh.
And so he came in and he's like, who is this? And I'm like, oh. And he's like, oh. And they just walked, he literally just flung the door open and walked in. And I'm like okay.
He literally like opened the door a crack and then just flew in. I was like, hello?
And I'm like, no, please. Come on in. Don't mind me.
Make yourself at home.
Like, was it mid-conversation? Just fling the whole door open. That's fine. I was like, okay. And then he comes to me to ask me something. I'm telling him something, and then he goes, we'll talk about it later. Turns around, walks out. I'm like, what are you doing? First of all, close the door. Second of all, why'd you come in here? Like, gotta save this bow sometime. Like, what are we doing? And then he's like, well, you were on a conversation with Hope, and like, I didn't want to bother the conversation. And then I was like, okay. And I was like, but you came in, so like, you obviously interrupted the conversation a little bit.
But you came in.
Like, and then he's like, yeah, but then it was like, personal stuff. And I was like, okay. And he was like, I just didn't know like what to say. So I got uncomfortable when I walked away. I know. I was there. And I felt it in the room.
I literally didn't hear anything that was happening until I heard him say hi and then my name afterwards. Like, I was changing. I was focused. And then I heard my name and I panicked. Like, literally.
Also, like, none of what we talked about was serious. Like, it wasn't like deep. It was just like our maintenance people were outside. Like, it wasn't like it was like national security that like had to.
I'm sick. And even if it was, I couldn't tell anyone that it would apply to know that information.
But that's the thing, right? So my mom used to get like triggered about stuff like that, where like she'd be like, why does he do that? And I'm like, I don't know. But like, nobody. Like, there are things that he truly is like, only you and I will discuss, and that's it. And I'm like, girl, I'm over here blabbing to the county, bro. I don't care. Like, I'm saying this stuff in videos. I'm like,
honestly, I used to be the same way. So like, I don't judge when other people do that. I just think it's funny when it's something like so minuscule, but I don't like take offense to it. Like, it's like, you don't know me. It's fine.
It doesn't matter. You could be his sister. He'd still be the same way. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm like, okay. But then he'll ask me for advice. I'll tell him my advice. He'll listen to somebody else. Probably the only other person he's told, he'll take their advice. So oxygen is a precious resource, okay? Why am I wasting mine? You're not listening anyways.
Like,
what are we doing?
I'm sick.
Yeah, he's like, I told him, I was like, so we're gonna get a new couch before you guys come, because actually I think we're gonna look at couches very soon. For a few reasons. One, there's nowhere else for you guys to sleep. But two, we need a new couch desperately, like really, really bad. And so we were looking at couches already, and it's ridiculous. But we're looking at IKEA, and there's one that like you could pull out like underneath it, and it makes the whole couch like this, like basically a queen size bed. And I'm like, we need to look at that because it's like not that expensive. And I'm like, that'd be perfect because we don't have a guest room, even though we have 3 bedrooms. Poor planning on our part. But like, we don't have it. He's like,
your makeup is the guest.
Well, we had a guest room that wasn't this room. We did have one. But then he's like, we don't have any guests. And then snatched up the mattress and put it in our bedroom. And now the dogs sleep on it. And so I'm like, the mattress is like sticky to the floor. Yeah. Like, no, literally.
Guest
like
room revoked.
And then he started putting stuff in it. So like now it's like his little office. So there's literally not a guest. Yaga. He said, mine. Get out of here. I was like, okay, I'm good. But like, so I was like, okay. So I was like, I literally was like, first of all, we need to get a new couch anyways. Second of all, we need to get a new couch relatively urgently. And so that's like the next thing after like all this stuff kind of dies down a little bit. And he's like, yeah, he's like, I like this couch. I was like, no one can sleep on this couch. This couch doesn't even fit the number of people who live in this house on it, much less other people. And he's like, who other people? I was like, any other people.
The number of people being 2.
Correct.
Doesn't fit 2 people.
That was the smallest couch I've ever seen in my life. That couch wouldn't fit one fat man, much less 2 people. Like, I was like, what are we talking about?
Sick.
And then my dog, so like one of my dogs is like relatively normal. The other one, Bailey, crazy, psychotic, all over everybody all the time. So like, if you don't give her ample space, she will take the space. That's her. She will take the space. She's gonna have the space, whether you have space or not. So I'm like, we need like a little bit of room. I'm just like, what are we doing?
I'm like, I can sleep on the floor. Like, genuinely.
What's the worst? I buy an air mattress. Like, what are we talking about?
I've slept on the floor in my own house for nights at a time. Like a week.
People would be like, oh yeah, no, get on the floor. Drop and give me 20. Like, what are we talking about? No. We need a couch anyways.
You have 2 trees out front?
We don't have a tree. I don't have a yard. What do you mean? I have like a patch of grass the size of my thumb. Like, no.
I was gonna say I could hammock because I like to sleep in a hammock.
I don't even live in a great neighborhood. You could probably hammock between the people trying to fight each other. Just get real 2 tall, real like men fighting, and just hang them between them and sleep there.
At least make yourself useful if you're gonna stay.
If you're gonna be loud outside my window at 3 o'clock in the morning, at least let me sleep.
At least let me hang from your.
Wow. Okay.
I can't.
That's
but oh my god, I need to find my hammock because we can hammock on the property, right? There's trees.
Yeah, I would imagine. I mean,
Oh my god, it would be so fun to hammock. Like
there's
drink,
like lining the property, like coming in. But I'm trying to think, like,
because by fall it will be nice. You can like have a jacket and like get in a sleeping blanket and then get in the hammock.
In North Carolina in September, like early September, it's gonna be like 90 degrees here.
Oh, I was thinking Michigan. Okay, well we could just get in the hammock with a cooling towel. With a cooling towel.
Yeah, with an ice bath and a cup of water. Like, girl, goodbye. It's gonna be like 100 degrees out here.
Yeah.
And humid. Yeah.
Okay, bye everyone. Don't forget to subscribe because I'm afraid that I'm not gonna have enough storage to export this. So love you all. So I have to edit this, so it's already 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed anyway.
Me too. I have to be
I need
early.
an outfit. I'm
Me
just
too.
gonna bring like 3 versions of an outfit and then
Yeah.
Literally. I'm
Bye.
so exhausted. Douches, my gooshes. Don't forget
thumbnail.
to follow us on everything. Oh, I like fucking hiccup.